Didn't I say shut up? Bet that rooster will think twice before crowing tomorrow morning. Coffee's ready, guys. Let's start the show. Good morning, everybody. It's Friday. We've made it. We might be a little melty and soggy, but we're here. You guys notice my voice sounds kind of funny. It's because I caught a head cold. Yay, me. So in this glorious heat, I have a head cold. And it's just one of many wonderful things that have been happening in the last couple of days. Let's see who's here to hang with us. Hang, hang, hang. First, let me put this up on the screen. Kapow. There it is. So let's see who's come to hang out this morning. Good morning, TARDIS. Hello, how are you? Hello, Miss Pinky. I hope you're feeling better. Pomp, hello, sir. He's coming in style, riding a unicorn. Nice. Nice. Hello, sweet Janice. How are you? Leanne is lurking. Oh, I'm afraid now. I'm afraid. Excuse me. Hello, Sarah B. How are you? Hello, hello to all the lurkers out there, too. So hopefully everybody's having a good morning so far. It's already 80 degrees here. It's going to be up over 90. And that's causing me a problem with my refrigerator. My refrigerator's running hot. So guess what I get to do after the show? I got to take the back off and clean and vacuum out the compressor so that the food doesn't go to waste. And it always happens when you just get done grocery shopping. Isn't that a kick in the ass? So hopefully it'll be okay. And that's just what I got to look forward to today. So how's everybody doing this morning? I hope everybody's good. Hello, Alexis. How are you? Good morning. Good morning. Pinky's freezing. Send some of that cold here a little bit. We need to. I think today's the last. Excuse me. The last cold day that we have for a day or two. I could be a big fat liar. Let's see. Or the last cold day. What the hell? See? Oh my God. Go to bed, Laura. Let's see. Nah, it's supposed to be in the 80s on the weekend. But that's not bad because it'll be cool at night. So it's a blessing. Let's see. We're at 84 already. Yeah, we just hit 80. And I got the fans on, which isn't a good thing because I'm sucking the heat into the house. But I have to do it because there's no cold air here in the studio. So just gonna have to deal with it as is and go on from there. But we survived the week, guys, because we're all here. So that's a good point, isn't it? That's how you gotta look at it. Hold on, I gotta do nose maintenance. There we go. Sounds a little clearer now. Little nose maintenance takes care of a lot of stuff. So, anybody do anything exciting this week? We've been working on the pool. Finally, that is up and running. So, I might end up sleeping in the pool. But at least I can look forward to getting rid of some of the swelling. I've been so swelled up and miserable. My turn to do groceries. Yeah, we went yesterday. And then last night, excuse me, the freezer was running warm. And I'm thinking, oh, crap. And then this morning the freezer's back down to almost normal. Now the fridge is running warm. So I got to just pull the fridge out, which is a pain in the ass because it's so heavy, and take the back off, and then I have to clean up the compressor. We've been through this before. So clean off the compressor, get it all nice and clean. Because, I mean, you got pets, the hair gets sucked up in there. I mean, you're supposed to do this like at least once a month, and I'm behind a little. Get that all cleaned off, put a fan back there to help cool stuff down and get it running properly, and it should be good to go, hopefully. Last thing I need is for my fridge to crap out, and then I'm screwed. But I guess people around the world got bigger problems than I do. So I know I was excited. I got to go shopping, got the stuff I wanted to make, the empanadas. So I'm thinking I'm doing those later. Depends on how I feel. Last thing I needed was a freaking head cold. And I'm like, I could feel it coming. I'm like, oh, come on, man. It's like 90 something degrees, 100 something degrees, and I'm going to catch a summer cold. But I can't bitch about it. I didn't get cold this winter. So that was cool. The coffee has found me the hay. Oh, quick. Guard that that coffee. Get rid of that hag. Then I just found out, actually, late last night, my husband's cousin had a house fire. We don't know how bad it is yet, but they said that the Red Cross stepped in, so that doesn't sound good, guys. I think she might have lost the entire house, so we're going to go check on her today. Hello, Cree. Good morning, good morning. Wow, Laura, you sound like poop. Thanks. Thank you. Yeah, I'm a little stuffy, a little froggy this morning. The thing is great is that during the day, it clears up and then I feel pretty good. And then when you try to go to bed, everything just fills right up and you're miserable. And like I said, we got the AC going and it goes into our room. I was so hot and so miserable. Actually, I think I got about an hour's worth of sleep. Oh, it was horrible. And of course, I was worried about the fridge, so I kept checking the fridge, the temperatures, and I'm thinking, oh God, needs to go back down. It's all that stuff that I just bought will freeze. It's kind of semi-froze right now, so it's just don't be like that influencer that had a fridge fall on her and she was supposedly climbing on it. I guess what she recorded the entire thing and put it behind a paywall. Oh my God, no. Oh my God. My refrigerator weighs a ton. There's no way it's going to fall over on me. I mean, thank God it's on wheels. I wouldn't be able to move it. Normally, my son would help me do it. So I'm just going to have to pull it forward, get the back off, and I've got to just do the maintenance on it. That usually solves the problem. And I should have known it was coming because it's been over, it's 100 degrees. And it's, even though we have the air conditioning going, I mean, the refrigerator works and works and works because it's just hot. But it always happens, when the fridge is full of stuff. Sorry you got sick. I hope you feel better. Oh, me, thank you, Cree. I hope I feel better quick, too. Sick or not, I don't care. I am so uncomfortable. I'm still going to go jump in and cool off. And maybe I'll be able to use my fingers. I haven't been able to use my fingers in days. It's been pretty difficult. My son's boyfriend's 21st birthday today. We're having a huge party. Ooh, happy birthday to him. Nice. And everybody's talking about the 4th. What are you doing for the 4th? I said, oh, God. So everybody's saying, let's do a barbecue. Yeah, okay. So now I got to clean up which was the plan for today anyway. Now that the pool's up and running, now I can put the yard back into order, clean up everything. And I says, you want to do barbecue? Then you guys got to bring stuff and you do the cooking because I'm not doing it. I feel like hammered shit. Last thing I want to do is cook food for everybody. So everybody's on their own. I'll just show up. So I told my son, I said, well, your girl's in charge. She do the pasta salad. I said, we'll figure it out. I just, yeah, pool party. Yeah. Excuse me. I know Pinky's already in the time zone, man. She's in the warp. It's already 4th there. So happy 4th to you, Pinky. Well, everybody's making a big deal out of it because it's the 250-year celebration of the United States and the 4th of July. And so it's supposed to, I guess everybody's going to have some grand fireworks and all that crap that goes with it. I'm sure they have a big parade and all of that. And yeah, I'm sure what they wanted to do in 100-degree weather is walk down the middle of a road somewhere. But the fools around here, they'll all go. So everybody ended up getting heat stroke watching a parade. Because we're still under a big heat advisory. But at least tonight it's supposed to go down to the 60s. So that's going to be a blessing. Sleep better, hopefully. My poor husband was out until, oh God, after midnight, setting up the pump and stuff, getting it going. Because he says, I'm doing it for you. I want you to be able to get in there. Because he knows how miserable I've been. So that was so sweet of him. And of course, I tease that my husband has, a lot of experience in pools because all of the buildings that my husband used to manage had swimming pools. So he knows how to take care of all that stuff and hook stuff up. And so I teased him. I said, he's pool man. Da, da, da. I had him laughing. So yeah, if it's not too hot, I might make some empanadas later. If it's hot, then it's going to have to wait. There's nothing worse than heating up the kitchen by cooking. So everybody's going to have to eat watermelon. Because I bought a watermelon. That's what they're getting, watermelon. Excuse me. My God. Hey, Susan. Hey, everyone. Laura, I can't stand this heat. My sinuses are brutal. Oh, Susan, you can hear me. I have a cold. I got a cold. I had cold. And it's the pressure at night makes the top part of my jaw hurt. Right in the joint makes it hurt. Because then my father goes, you got an infection? I said, no, it's just, it goes away during the day. But then at night when my sinuses fill up, yeah, it causes pressure and it's very uncomfortable. Which should make everybody else happy because then I shut up. Oh my God. But yeah, hopefully we get a break in this heat. I mean, I love summer. I don't mind a little heat. But it was like last night, it was, I think, 10, 11 o'clock. It was still over 80 degrees, and the humidity was 80%. It was nasty. I told my husband, I'm not going out there because I was supposed to go out there and help. I said, I'm not doing that. And I was supposed to go out and pick more grape leaves and do all kinds of that. They didn't have it. Have a good time. I'm out of here. Yes, I have pressure as well. Yeah. Uh-oh. I knew it was coming a couple of days ago because the back of my throat felt irritated. I'm thinking, oh, man. I said, I'm getting something. And then up the next day, bam. I'm like, you SOB. I avoided being sick all winter long. I said, here it is, summer, miserable. And I catch this lousy head cold. What bunch of crap is that? It is what it is, right? It is what it is. You working today, Susan, or do you got the long weekend? Because of the holiday. Sorry, big dog on me, hard to type. Athena is staying in where it's cool. She's in the kitchen. Smart dog. She's like, you're on your own, Mom. It's too freaking hot in the studio. Too hot in the studio. She ain't hanging out. I was abandoned because of the heat. That's now I know how I rate. Good morning, Alessio. How are you today? Hope you didn't work too hard. Did it cool down where you are? That's what we're all barking about. The heat wave. Have it off. Oh, good for you. Are you gonna do anything special for the fourth weekend, Susan? Or are you just gonna chill and BS2 AC is right on him? Yeah, I know. They're like, you're on your own, man. It's too hot. It's too hot to love anybody, so they abandon us for the air conditioner. Excuse me. So that's what's going to be going on here. Oh, good. I'm glad you're good. She's going to chill. Nice. Yeah, the fireworks will be starting up. They have already been doing it for the couple of days, but now it's going to intensify. And yeah, my poor dog's going to go bananas. I mean, what are you going to do? Nothing. And it'll be going on for the rest, for the weekend and into next week because they just don't know how to give it up. Don't know how to give it up. I mean, don't get me wrong. I enjoy some good fireworks, but well, the 4th is over. Just put them away for next year, man. Especially when I do it, and it's after midnight. Okay, it's the fun time's over. Knock it off. Good morning, V team. How are you? Today have a super fun 4th of July weekend. Now we're gonna do our best. We're gonna do our best. I mean, I'm gonna get stuck doing the barbecue. Just gonna have to figure out how to shade the yard better so we're not standing in the direct sun. My son has this big canopy that they have. He goes, I'll bring that over. I said, okay. I said, because it'll be easier to set up than the idea that I had. I said, because I don't think anybody wants to stand out there and roast to death while they're cooking hamburgers. And then most likely nobody's going to sit outside and eat it. Everybody's going to be inside because it's just cooler. Yeah, you're probably eating like there's no tomorrow. Actually, no, I haven't. It's just too hot, Alessio. It's too hot to eat it. I actually cooked something last night. And my father goes, I'm surprised you cooked. I said, well, we got to eat, don't we? But it was really simple. Burgers and salad. Because it didn't take much to heat up the kitchen. Even with the AC on. Then, of course, he made a joke. My father goes, oh, you making bread? I said, what, you lost your mind? I turning the oven on. You got bread the other day because it was only in the 70s. I said, we'll save the bread for another time. And then on Sunday, a hangover 100%. I've never had a hangover. Believe it or not, guys, I've never had a hangover. But my husband has, and I see what they look like. I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm not up for that. How many people are? Oh, for the weekend, let's see. Oh, my sister's family and us. So it'd be 3, 5, about 10 people. So see if I put them all to work, Mama Bear can just kick back and wait for them to get it all done, and then I'll show up with a plate. Yeah, I've never vomited or had a hangover. And I've gotten pretty shit-faced. And me neither, but because I don't drink. Oh, No, back in the day, I could put it away, and I think it's just my body just could handle it. And I discovered early on that okay, this isn't a good idea. That if I could drink like this and not be sick at all, yeah. So that's when I stopped doing that. I said I didn't need to be a boozer. Uh, I need to take some sinus meds. I need to get something. I know my face feels like it's gonna explode. Yeah, put them all to work. I will, Alessia. I'll tell them that you said so. They'll do it. Both my kids are head chefs, so they work through the heat waves. And yes, I don't know how those people do it. Anybody that works in any kind of a kitchen during these heat waves, you got to give them credit. We tried it once when we were younger, working in pizzerias. Oh, that didn't last very long. I'm thinking, oh my God, I'm going to die. So, yeah, there's no way. And then I worry about my son because when he was younger, he had suffered heat stroke when we lived in Missouri. And of course, new mother. And oh, I mean, he was about 3, 4. And I'm thinking, oh my God, I didn't know what to do. And I just went with instinct, cool the body down. And then I called my mother and I'm like, oh, what do I do? And put him in a tub. And so now I worry about him because he works in a garage. My son's a welder and a mechanic, and it gets ungodly hot in there. So I just tell him, please remember to hydrate, because once you've had heat stroke once, you can get it really easily the next time. So yeah, I always check to make sure he's doing his thing. Especially Grumpy McGrump Pants, aka your husband. Yeah, I know he is cranky. I had him going though last night. I was breaking his chops because the pump that we got with the pool is something new that he's never worked with. Oh, I got to figure it out. I says, hello, let's watch a video. No, I don't do it. I said, what is it with guys? It's a guy thing. Why don't guys watch or read directions? And so that's what I told him. I said, what is it, a guy thing? He goes, yeah. I said, well, then you're on your own, man. But he did it. I mean, that just doesn't make any sense to me. Why don't guys read directions or watch a video to see how things? My son's not that way. My son will watch videos to learn how something operates, because otherwise it's just a big pain in the ass. That has to be a wrestler. Oh, if he participates in the contest, gladly. Oh, but I'll tell you, you'd have to put him down as a highlighter man. When my husband worked for the county, they had to wear these jackets that were that yellow highlighter color. And I remember my husband come home with it on, and that's the first thing that come out of my son's mouth. He goes, "Look, it's highlighter man," and I died laughing. I almost peed my pants. So that has stuck with him forever. It's highlighter man. He can highlight in one swipe. Oh my goodness. Again, please excuse the frog coughing, sneezing voice. It's the best I can do. Unless I stick an air hose up my nose and blow it out. Good morning, Purple. How are you? Were your ears burning, Purple? Because I was talking to my husband the other night after we were talking about age and stuff, remember, on the show last time. And I told my husband, I said, remember that young lady you asked me about if I knew her, and you were saying how pretty she was? And he goes, yeah. So I says, you won't believe how old she is. And then when I said, first, tell me, how old do you think she is? He said the same thing, late 20s, early 30s. And then when I told him, he says, there's no effing way. I said, that's what we all said. There's no way. She's found the fountain of youth, and we're all going to go over there and get some of that. Men got big egos. Seeing a video or reading manuals is for girls in their opinion. You were right. And you know what? And we always get it right. And then they eat crow after that. Well, not all men, fortunately, some have brains. Oh, I mean, my husband always figures it out. Again, he don't ask for directions. He's the typical guy. No directions for driving. No directions on how to do stuff. He just does it. He always manages, but he does it. But why make it hard on yourself? Yes, purple. He was like, no. He was floored. No way. I go, no. That's what she said. I said we didn't believe her either. I don't see what the big deal is by reading the instruction book. But like I said, it's just got to be a guy thing. And of course, that's not 100% true all the time either. Because my father, if something comes with it, a manual, whatever, my father will sit and read it and go over it for an entire day or two to make sure he's got it down to where it's supposed to be. And so my father's always told you always read the directions. You always look at the manuals. So he's one of the few, I guess. It's like when we go out somewhere, we're driving. Oh, I don't know where this is. Thank God we have GPS and stuff like that. But before all of that, I used to say, just pull over, go to the gas station, and I go in and ask. I said, this is stupid. You're driving around in circles. Okay, but I don't recommend it if you're working with plumbing and electricity. Improvising will just get you killed. Well, see, my husband's got a background in all of that, so he knows what he's doing. But when we get something new, like I said, he's worked with pool pumps for years. This is a different kind of pump, so it just took him a little while, but he got it. But I said, why waste time? Just look at the video. I watched the video. It was 5 minutes long. I said, okay, I know how to put it together. I said, but I'm not going out there. It's too freaking hot. Hold on, nose maintenance. There we go. Ah, you and your husband are too kind. Oh, no, we speak truth. My husband and I are very truthful people, and you are very pretty. Very pretty. So enjoy it. And of course, then that conversation went into people getting plastic surgery and all this stuff. So we are talking about all the celebrities. And I said, they're just getting carried away. Some of these people are freaking scary. And they think they look good. No, man. Stop. Yeah, I got a head cold, purple. I woke up with it yesterday. Lucky me. It's like 1,000,000 degrees in here, and I have a head cold. Of course, that's another reason why I didn't go out and help last night, because I don't want to bend over because it feels like my head's going to blow off. So we're going to avoid that activity, bending over. I think I'm blushing. Oh, no, what's truth is truth. You're a very pretty woman. I'm still kicking around the notion of cutting the hair off. Holy crap. I told my husband that last night, and then he looked at me. He goes, well, no, it's your head. Normally he'd be like, no, but yeah. He knows how hot and miserable it is. Unbelievably, what are the odds, Laura? I hate summer colds. Yeah, I know. I avoided it all this last winter. I'm like, yes, no cold. And then, yep, a couple days ago, I felt it in the back of my throat. I'm like, oh no, are you kidding? I knew it was coming. Like, shit. Plus, if I look that good, I'd hard fare on others. So I know, doesn't it suck, Ariel? That's my husband goes, it figures 100 degrees out and you catch a cold. I go, I know. Tell me about it. So hopefully it'll be gone quick. And one of the things I was bitching about, great, I'm going to be laying down in bed and then my nose is going to be dripping. So I got to sleep with a roll of toilet paper stuffed up my face. But thank God it kind of like dried up, so I didn't have to worry about that. Oh, don't cut it. Oh, I'm telling you, I got it all tied up, and I'm just. And then last night was miserable sleeping, and I'm thinking, oh, and the freaking hair's in the way. So I don't know. We'll see. I always say that, and then I don't do it because I do like having the long hair, even though you guys don't get to see it that often. It's what I got left. I'm getting old and wrinkly. At least I have nice hair. Mason has a new post. He'll take a break. Yes, I did see it and I commented on it. I'm glad that, just take a break and he'll come back. And he's just going to stick to what's important and what he's doing, which is great. Not for nothing. Not everybody's going to like what he has to say, but it's his opinion, his channel. And I mean, he's not out to hurt anybody. He's just pointing things out. And that's what he does. And it's just like any content creator. When we say things, not everybody's going to like it. And we're sorry, but, it is what it is. He's had his first bout of it. So, yeah, see, pretty much they broke his cherry. Because we've all had to deal with it. There's always going to be that one person. I've had it happen a few times. I'm like, you know what? Whatever. Because there's been a lot of times where I've said, why do I put myself through this? I don't need this kind of aggravation. And, then my husband's like, no, you work too hard, because I was going to shut down a few times. And I'm thinking, no, you know what? I'm doing it for me and the people that join me. The naysayers, don't watch. There's millions of things to watch. Then don't watch us. And we'll just hang. Excuse my language, but it's fucking wrong what happened. Yeah, it was just... I just think the way he needs to word things a little differently so he doesn't get attacked. You could still get your point across without just coming right out and saying it. Because when you do that kind of thing, that's when you get the backlash. That's what, because I thought about doing debunking, and I'm thinking, nah, because then I'm going to put up with trolls and nasty people. I mean, look what all the debunkers have gone through. Look what they're still going through. And it pulls away from what they're supposed to be doing. Like all that crap that, that Beardo and stuff went through. Okay, then it's been months that he's got to deal with this kind of garbage on and off. It's some pretty drastic shit on and off. And it takes away from what we enjoy the show for. His debunking skills and his commentary. Same thing with Seg and Crow and all. They've all been through it. And like I said, when I put stuff out, I've had people comment and say stuff, and I think, well, you're entitled. You're not hurting my feelings. One thing I haven't been through is somebody accusing me of being fake. Well, everybody knows I'm not faking shit because I don't edit. I hate editing. And I don't put it out there unless I find it interesting, and I never claim anything to be paranormal. I always just say it's interesting. What do you guys think? And then I just, look at all your feedback. Yeah, Beardo's been through hell. He's been through a lot of shit. And it's not just him, it's his family. It affects his family. But I mean, that's his job. So he's doing what he can to protect them. But he also is trying to stay true to what he believes and what he puts out there. Yeah, he could be a little harsh. He's softened over the years, but that's just the way it is. Seconds too. It must be so stressful. Exactly, and that's why I don't do it. Because then you're always explaining yourself, and I just don't want to deal with that. I just don't want to deal with it. And then, like I said, what Mason's doing is the same thing. He's going out. He's actually going out there instead of critiquing somebody's footage or whatever. He goes out there and tests the theories. And when he finds something, and that's his opinion, and not everybody's gonna like it. Another thing, I think he's just too quick to make a determination, being only out there once. Go back a few times, and then collect the data, and then come up with his conclusion. But it's his thing. He does it his way. If you legally cover your bias, you can say anything you want. To nobody's opinion matters. It's just unfriendly banter, and it has to be happen. But you block, ignore, and carry on. Yeah, see, but like I said, he's young, and he got really hammered this time, and it's upsetting because you don't expect that kind of a response. So, and we've already been through it, the majority of us. So that's pretty much what you just tell me. Yeah, whatever. It is what it is. You don't like it, move along. I didn't invite you here. You decided to show up. So, those idiots trying to share his home address was so awful. Excuse me. Oh, you're talking about Beardo? Now, see, that is wrong. And the thing is that there's a lot that was going on behind the scenes that we didn't know anything about. So, and it had to be pretty bad for him to actually just come out and say, okay, this is what's happened, and now everybody knows. And it's just wrong. I mean, I don't care if you like the person or not. I don't care if you did it as a joke or not. You don't do that. Because they might have been joking, but then you've got some weirdos that are watching in the background going, oh, that's where that son of a bitch lives. And then he's got to worry about people showing up at his house. That's just not cool at all. Not cool at all. Unfortunately, the internet is filled with extreme people like that. So it is very scary. Alex says, yeah, I'm not on your channel. You're on mine. Yeah, see? Oh, good. Because can I just sit here now and then let you do all the talking? I know I'm going to have to pop a couple of Tylenol. The sinus cold is, like I said, it's affecting the joint in my jaw. It makes the top half ache. And I know it's just because sinus pressure. Seems to me a certain content creator has taken an extreme dislike to Mason. Could be. Could be. I mean, he's harmless. He's a brilliant young man. He's got a lot to offer. That's pretty much what I commented is that, I'm glad that you're going to take the break, regroup and come back and do your thing. I said, because you bring a lot to the community, and we'd hate to see that. Hate to see that go. And then there's other people that just say, no, I'm done. F it. Because there's a lot of teams and stuff that I've seen are gone because of misuse, abuse, stuff like that. And they're just not, they're like, no, I'm not going to deal with it. I don't blame them. I don't. They're in it for their personal reasons, and they're sharing it with the world, and then you get stomped on. Who wants to deal with that kind of crap? If you don't like what you're watching, go watch something else. Exactly. Nobody's breaking your arm. I mean, I always hope everybody keeps coming back. We have a good time. We talk about all kinds of different subjects. And, you put in your 2 cents and your questions, and that's what it's all about. But there's no reason to be nasty or personal. It takes a turn when things get too personal. It's not talking about the content anymore. It's personal attacks. Yep. Or in Mason's case, lies about him. I know. And then, I don't know. That just blew up. It really did. And I was just sitting back watching it all and thinking, oh my God, this is not going to end up good. There are small groups of nasties, Pomp. They feed off each other's negativity. Yeah, they do. They get their jollies off of it. And that's what the trolls do too. They troll the chats, to get their 5 seconds of fame, and some people will interact with them. Me, I was just like, whatever, out, you're out. I don't want to have to, and it makes people in my chat uncomfortable when there's confrontations or trolls. Then I start losing the people that actually want to be here because they don't want to be in that kind of environment. So that's why I try to keep a very strict rule when it comes to that. You get your warning, and then if you don't heed the warning, then you're timed out. Excuse me. And then when you come back and you keep it up, then you're done. You're blocked. I always try to be fair, give people that opportunity to shut the hell up and behave themselves. I mean, I'm not saying that people won't have disagreements. They do. And I usually let them handle it themselves to a certain extent. But then if it gets out of control, yeah. My lovely mods know how to cut the cord. And that's just how it's got to be. You got to keep the control. Knock on wood, I haven't been trolled in a while. Now that I open my big yapper. Yeah, the lies are terrible. I've had it happen to me. I've had people talk shit about me, and I'm thinking, and I hear about it, and I'm thinking, what? What the hell did I do to that person? Or that's not true. What the, That's what I was telling everybody. If they've got an issue with me, come to me backstage. Contact me. Don't let me be, accused and judged without me defending my position. And that should be for anybody. If somebody had problems with the way Mason did his job, contact him backstage. Say, hey, Mason, I've got some issues. Can you explain it to me? Don't start accusing him of doing something he's not doing. And, just pretty much, ganging up on him. And it's anybody. I've seen content creators who totally ignore the trolls completely. Trolls go away when nobody pays attention. Exactly. Because that's what they want, the attention. The only time, and I still make the joke, I said I still hold the record for the most trolls. They had to do with when it was the Biff Gate. And I think it was like 60-something trolls, and my mods were going bananas trying to keep up with it. And I'm like, oh, shit. They just keep piling in. But thank God they got cleared up and taken care of. But when you get those extremists and you talk about their favorites, holy mackerel, look out. They are coming for you. And it's the truth. If you give them the attention they're looking for, they're just going to keep it up. I mean, I've had some that have said stuff about me right in the chat, and I just laugh. I'm like, I go, yeah, it's funny. Bye. And they always go for the juggler. So they insult the way you look or the content that you put out because they think that they're hurting you. I'm past that point. I know who I am. You're not telling me anything different than I don't already know. So if it makes you feel better or bigger to make fun about my appearance or my content, then have at it. Because you're only making yourself look like an asshole. Yeah, lies hurt. I really feel bad. We all feel bad for him. But, all right, he's already had that experience. Just regroup. And he's got to remember in his head, he's doing this for his own reason, not for anybody else. And yes, he is being kind enough to go through the trouble of sharing it with us. Because it's not easy. A lot of them do editing and all this stuff to make it look professional and nice. And it's not like they could do it in 10 seconds. It's done. It could be days, weeks, depending on what you're filming. It's a process. A process that I suck at it. So I have no idea how to do all that false crap that all those people do. I don't know anything about it. And I'm like, no, it's raw for a reason. I want you to experience what I have experienced. And then you give your opinion. I might not like some of the opinions, but that's my problem, not yours, or theirs. Yep, and the people that stream vertical will get trolls constantly. See, that's what I'm saying. Because I was thinking about the next time I go out, after the heat wave's over with, if I do a live from a cemetery, and I'm thinking, okay, what kind of hot mess is that going to be? And then I got to figure it out because I'm holding on to things, and you got to hold on to the phone at the same time, and I definitely want to do some drone stuff once I learn how to fly the damn thing. Excuse me, I could do a live where I'm flying it. You can watch me fly it into the trees, and then it'd be the end of it. Yeah, but it's not what you think of the trolls' words as targets. It's what others read them think. And it's true. It's true. But then when somebody says something that is a falsehood, you defend yourself and say, well, you're full of shit. You don't know what you're talking about. And not for nothing, the people that frequent your channel and they know who you are, they know what you're about. They're gonna know what's a lie and what's not. But then you get some that just join the bandwagon because they want to be in the in crowd. Don't be followers, people. Lead the way. Lead the way. I find it very annoying that people that are just they follow. Oh, I'm in with the cool kids, so I'm just going to follow along, even though it's wrong. You think that's going to benefit you? It doesn't. It does not at all. That would be funny with Lori. I know. Well, what I did was I got a cheap one, and it was on sale, so it was even cheaper. It's an awesome little gadget, but I haven't flown it yet. My son come over and help me set it up, so I work it with my phone. But it has a controller as well, and I got to take it out into a field because I'm telling you, it's going right for the trees. I suck at that kind of crap. When we play the video games, I don't know how you guys play video games because I totally suck. I'm telling you. Anything that has to do with racing cars and stuff like that, I always drive into the poles, drive into the mountains. The other ones there where the stuff that you guys play, I could not play. The one game there, I've always forget the hell it's called. Was it Grand Theft Auto when that first came out? Only thing I know how to do was go around and shoot the hookers. I couldn't do anything else. So video gaming, and I don't put any effort into it because I suck. So I'm really amazed when I watch everybody else play, like Mr. Prism and Raven and all you guys get out there and you play those. I'm thinking, my son is that good too. I'm thinking, my God, and I just can't work the controller. So I know it's going to be a shit show when I do the drone. I told my husband, I said, he's going to have to learn how to do it so that he could be, the drone guy. Because he's better at that kind of stuff. He plays video games too. And I just suck. I know I suck. I was an ace at Atari. Once they changed them with all those buttons and all that crap, yeah, I was done. Crashing cars is fun. Yeah, that's what I do. Crash the cars. Sorry, run people over. I'm good at that. Why are so many trolls in the vertical streams? Probably a dumb question. No, it's not a dumb question, and it's a good question. I don't know. Maybe you reach a broader audience on the vertical. I have no, because I've never done it, so I don't know. I mean, I always do my lives right here in the studio. Anything I do out in the field, I film or I take still shots. And I'm not going to put out anything just to put out something. So if I review the stuff that I've filmed and all that, and I go, oh, this is shit I ain't putting out. And I'll put out the pictures that are great because the stones are amazing. Some of the monuments are just amazing. I still have to go back to the other cemetery, which we plan on doing soon. I want to go down to the lower part of the cemetery where I tease my husband says where Dracula's, the vampires are buried, because there's a crypt down in there that is cemented closed, and there's no name. So I find it to be pretty freaking odd. So I want to go down that way and just take some shots and maybe do some recording and just see if anything pops up. But it's kind of creepy because you gotta walk down in. They have the road closed off, and there's a lot of spots down on that one road of the cemetery where that people don't go to. So they're pretty old. I got to check the dates and stuff, but I thought that would be pretty cool. It's the ones scrolling through brain rot that do it. Ah, so they're just scrolling through and oh hey, let's mess with these people. It's because you can scroll through them quickly. Okay, so there you go. Because I do notice that whoever does vertical, the trolls show up more often. When you're just doing regular, like I do, and Sarah, we do here on our computers. It's very rare when we get one, unless you pop into somebody else's stream, and it's usually like a drama based stream. Excuse me. Then they'll end up following you back. I've had that happen a couple of times. I hear New Orleans yes, they do. A lot of history in those cemeteries. I'd love to be able to see them. And a while back, well, you guys remember when I was talking about the ones that I seen? There's a guy that films the ones in Italy. Oh my God, are they amazing? It's like walking through small villages with just huge buildings and the attention to detail. I mean, some of them, the ceilings are painted and all this elaborate paint and woodworking and whatever. Oh my God, it's gorgeous. Stonework. Unfortunately, like that one I showed, and Alessio had told us why, very poor section of Italy, so that's why they can't maintain it very well. Because I was a bit upset when the guys walking through and you could see, the caskets are busted open and you see the skeletons and they're kind of like just hanging out of the side of the wall. And I'm like, oh my God. Even in death, these poor people can't have anything proper. It was really disturbing. It was. One section they had where a bunch of them had fell out and a guy just threw them all in a box and threw them on the shelf inside the crypt, and the wall's wide open. And that's all they did, was just kind of like scooped it up, threw them in, and threw them on the shelf. Like a pile of books. I'm thinking, oh my God, it's just awful. Okay, Pomp, you go get some rest. Stay cool. So that's why I always like to go through the older cemeteries, and while I'm there, if it's really like not cared for, I go through it. I start pulling weeds, and I should be like bring a weed trimmer with me and do some lawn care, because I just think it's sad that they're just forgotten. And of course, not for nothing, because like my father always says, not for nothing, 10,000 years from now, none of them are going to be here anyway. And he's probably right. So, but while we're here, show the respect. Learn the history, because that's what it is. Cemeteries are history. A lot of people don't look at it that way, because I get a lot of shit from people I know that, why do you go hang out there? That's ghoulish. I go, no, it's not. I said, do you know the history that is in those places? My husband and I have always driven through and wrote down names, and then I would look them up, and you'd be like, oh, wow, this person's famous. Or, oh, wow, look what this person has done. Or you get a huge, war hero or something. And they're not just names on stones. They were living, breathing people at one time, and they accomplished great things. And they're forgotten when they're put in the cemetery. And especially if it's a really old one. It's really, really sad. We've got one cemetery here. When my husband worked for the county, it was the county's job to go and take care of the lawn. And my husband showed me this place. It's behind actually a park. You got to drive through the park to get to this cemetery. It's in the back. And you drive up upon it. It's very well groomed, of course, because the county takes care of it. There was a rich woman in the area, and she dedicated that land for the people that are buried there. None of them have stones except for her. She's got a stone, but at the front of the cemetery, there's a big placard with their names on it. These are forgotten people that had nobody, had nothing, and they're just planted in a field of grass. And, you know, but at least this woman had it in her heart to give this to these people, because otherwise, who knows where they would have ended up. It's really sad. Uh, there are some very beautiful headstones at the oh yeah, and it just really boggles my mind because I'm thinking, okay, these stones are from like the 17 and 1800s. How the hell did they get them in there for one? And how did they get? They had to build like scaffolding or something and pulley and rope systems to get these pieces together. Because you've seen some of the photographs I've taken. These things are huge. And there is no way you're going to just get, they had to use something or, hook up ropes to horses. The horses pull it with the pulley system and to erect these huge, huge monuments. And that's one of the things that my husband never understood. He says, well, why do they spend this kind of money on these monuments? And I said, well, because back in the day, that was showed prestige. If you had a huge monument, that meant you were somebody important. You had money. I said, so even in death, they showed that they were a person of stature. And the just the elaborate carving of the stones, and they were all done by hand. Just amazing how it was done and achieved. So that just totally blows my mind. It really does. And then you find out certain traditions where not for not, we have a lot of people that are from England that are buried here. I'm thinking, how the hell did they find their way here? That's I don't know. It's people from all over the world, and they end up here. I'm thinking, okay, but back in the day where we are, it was known as a city of industry. Um, a lot of metal tycoons, and you got people like that, and this was a thriving industry area. So that's probably how they ended up here, because this is where it was at. You know what I mean? Now you look at it and say, "What the hell are you doing here, man? Why did you come here?" And of course, maybe back in the day. Well, now, like when they have the refugees and stuff that are emigrating from other countries, and each city gets a certain percentage of money from the government to take on these people. That's why we have such a diverse ethnic group of people here. You name it, we've got it here. Which is only a benefit for us because they have great restaurants. But it got to be to the point where our mayor had to say, sorry, we can't take anymore. We don't have room for these people. Big crypts are always so beautifully made. Yes, they are. And some of them are so mysterious because a lot of them get cemented shut, so you can't peek in. And I would love to see the insides of them. See, that was the beauty of it. When Carla worked in the cemetery, she had the key so she could get in and maintain. So she got to see the insides of them. So you could see the beautiful like altar things that they had there for their statues or flowers, and then you see, like I said, the ones in Italy, they were all hand painted. The ceilings and the walls, and very beautiful. It's a shame that they're just not taken care of better. I believe Alessio said that section that I saw was southern Italy. So he said it's a poorer region. So that's and that when they had like flooding or something to that effect, and it caused damage and they couldn't repair the damage. They're doing it little by little, but it's still sad that it's in that kind of condition. Hey, Julie, how's it going? How is Julie today? I'd rather be buried in the U.S. than here. Purple. It floors me when I go through the cemetery. I'm like, oh my god, this person's from like Scotland, or this person's from the UK, or and I'm like, how the hell did they find this place? I find a lot of people from the UK. Hold on just a quick second, guys. I have to answer a message. Hold on, please. Bear with me.
Midnight rustles in the dry leaves, the cold air on my skin bites. Shadows slipping through the grave, something is not quite right. Footsteps echo, but no one is near. Whispered voices ring in my ear. Oh, did you hear that? Or am I insane? I am silent, but a whisper.
Okay, guys, sorry about that. Hey, Wayne, how's it going? Good morning, Miss Carla. Oh, see, we said her name and she showed up. We're talking about cemeteries and mausoleums and stuff. Oh, God, great. Now I got a sneeze coming. Hold on a second. Okay, good Lord, you don't want to hear that. Me blowing snot all over. Yeah, the message I just got was from my husband's cousin. The whole top floor of the house was destroyed, so it's totaled. Oh my god, I feel so bad for them. Thank God they're okay and they got out. It's 2 a.m. here. Oh, I was up at that time. Can't stay up that late. I'm mommy zombie. Yeah, mommy zombie. She had fun though. Mikey's birthday yesterday. I hope he had a good time. I'm in agony. Topping myself up with extra strength pain. What'd you do, Wayne? Boy, we're all a shipwreck around here, man. I was saying, Carla, how it was when you were in the cemetery and you worked there, you had the key so you get into the mausoleums, and you were able to see inside, and I'm sure a lot of them are very, very nice. He was surprised. Oh, that's good. That's good. I went to bed at 8, woke up at 12. On Laura's stream. Oh, I always feel so honored she gets up to hang out with us. Pinky's a trooper. I gotta see. Did I miss what? No, Wayne, take care of yourself. I know you guys. Are you still guys in a heat wave too, Wayne? I don't know if you guys cool down there or not. As you can tell, I have a head cold, so I sound fabulous. So I've been chewing on the Tylenol too. Yes. Send up those cakes for little Mikey. Happy birthday. To be 6. 6. He's such a sweetie. Started suffering a lot of pain last night for some unknown reason all over back and sides. Oh no, keep an eye on that. Keep an eye on that. Like I said, with the head cold I got, it's giving me jaw pain. So everybody's happy because I don't say much. It irritates it. Excuse me. I start laughing, I start choking. It's cooled down at the moment. Oh, good. Hopefully it'll cool down here. First I coughed and now I got ringing in my ears. God, I hate it. Good morning, Janice. How are you? How are you? 24 here today is so cooler than it was. Oh, geez. I'm just waiting for it. It's supposed to cool down tonight. I mean, I'm excited. I think it's supposed to go down to 62. So I'm like, yes. If we didn't have the air conditioner, we would be passed out on the floor. It's horrendous. That's one of the bad parts about living on the second floor in the summer months. Because, heat rises, so it's always hotter up here. In the winter, it's great because it stays warm. Tardis! Hello. I'm out of the shower, all squeaky clean. Squeaky clean. I just have this kind of weather. We live in the shower. It doesn't last long, but but now the pool's filled up. I just told my husband, I said, I'm just gonna go out there and sleep in that. Put a mosquito netting over it. Big float so I don't drown. Most of them are locked at night. Oh, you're talking about most of the mausoleums and stuff? I mean, we have the big mausoleums where you have to have a key to get into them, if you have family members buried in there. But I'm talking like the private ones, you can't get in them. They're all locked. Yeah, we're all at the age where everything aches. You said it, sister. Everything we have is creaking and crackling, and you're like, what the hell? Just like my husband and I were talking about that last night. And I said, yeah, the age is starting to show, like in your hands and all that. I'm thinking, oh my God, I'm getting old lady hands. And my sister's bitching about her knees. That's what she says. I hate gravity. I said, well, we just got to suck it up and move on. Oh, thank you, Denise. Yeah. We all got something going on. Wish I had a pool. I had a lovely angel who got the pool for me. My saving angel. Because otherwise I wouldn't have one. I just couldn't afford to do it. I'll be stinking again if I go outside in the cold, smelly air. Here it's just oppressive. I'm not going out till later. Way later. Excuse me. And actually, I would go and get the ice pack and put it on my back while I'm sitting here, but I don't want to open the freezer because my fridge is acting up, so I don't dare open it up. I don't want to let any of the cold air out until I get it back up to temperature where it should be. I mean, right now it's safe. I'm not going to lose anything, but I've got to get it back to where it's the normal temps. Otherwise, holy crap, I'm going to have to put everything downstairs in my father's fridge and then run everything down to the cellar where the other freezer is so I don't lose anything. But falling in the reverse was complaining about waking up in pain every day since he started in the 40s. Well, that's one of a lot of comedians. Oh, what is it? The black comedian. Good God, I can't remember his name. Very funny guy. He said that, yeah, he used to make fun of his grandfather when he was old, and his grandfather would get up and he'd all this moaning and groaning. And he used to say, oh, you know, there ain't a damn thing wrong with you. So now he's in a position where he's older and he's like, yep, you want to get up? And your body's like, no, give me 5 more minutes. And then you get up and you're like, oh. It's like, yep, that's pretty much the gist of it. And of course, I get up, the dog's always in the way, and I'm like, please, will you move? I can't even walk, and I'm trying to get through. And I'm yelling at her, get out of the way if I pee on the floor. You can't move that quick. When I heard that, I suffer with sciatica. Oh, my husband has that. So it may be playing up, but it feels a lot worse. Oh, yep, be careful. Just relax. Oh, that's right. Janice reminds us. Julie, how was your date? Did you love him and leave him? Thanks, dude. I'm out of here. Home of the zombie smells to the tips and recycling centers. TARDIS, we have a place here which is about a mile down from where I live. I'd say about a mile. It's called Scooby Doo's. It's a dog food processing plant. And they get truckloads of cows, dead cows, that they use to process the food. And they're left in the truck. So when the breeze is in the right direction, guess what we get to smell? Rotting beef. It smells like a dumpster. And I get so ticked off. Because here you get the fan going and you're sucking that stench and you're trying to sleep. Oh my God. And I'm telling you, when you drive by this place, you got to hold your breath because you're going to vomit. And they've been told multiple times they need to do something about it. And it's awful. And the more that we live here, the more years we live here, it's gotten worse. Because when we first bought the house, you didn't even know the place was there. Never had a smell. Now, ugh. Wayne, I've only had sciatica once for 9 weeks, and I honestly didn't know what to do with myself. That's a whole new level of pain. Yeah, my husband's got so bad, he couldn't even walk. Couldn't put any pressure on the leg. He was stuck in bed for a while. I had it once also, so it's very painful. Just like when my back goes out, that's it. I'm down for the count for at least a week. So I always try to be really, really careful not to piss it off. So it's pet food factories always stink to. Oh, Pinky, it's so disgusting. That's how we end up with dead smell on us. Yeah, that's what it is. It's rotting meat in semi trucks, the trailers, and it's like, oh my God. And when it's hot like this, it's just horrendous. And people, message the village officials and the city officials, so you guys got to do something about this. It's pretty bad where, you're throwing up in your own house because it stinks. Food factories always did hell. Yeah, it's, and they also had like a live farm auction thing there too. It was terrible. It was just terrible. That place needs to be out way out into the country, not within the city or town limits. It's just the wrong place for it.
Are you waiting?
Oops. Oh my goodness, I tell you, nothing works. Believe me, I'm a sucker for pain. I once played a full game of soccer with 3 broken ribs. Oh, Wayne, that's dangerous. You could have punctured a lung. Oh my God. How's the matter with you? You're taking one for the team. That's very painful. Yep, those places seem far away from residential areas. Yeah, it's disgusting. And like I said, every time we drive by it, we hold our breath. You got the windows closed on the vehicle, and you can smell it through that. It's disgusting. Have you ever driven by a chicken farm during the summer? Oh, yep, that's bad too. And then here the farmers use liquid manure. I almost threw up in the truck. I was like, dear God, what is that smell? And that's what it was, liquid manure. Gross. Hey, good morning, Steph. How's Steph this morning?
Or am I insane? I am silent, but a whisper remains. Cross out where the lost collide. Cross out where the truth ain't
How is the Steph? Did you go out, Steph? Did you end up giving in and going out? Yeah, I know, TARDIS. I wondered how you did not feel that. Well, when you're young and you're stupid, suck it up and I'll do it. But yeah, that's dangerous. You could have really done some serious damage. But yeah, the question is, did Steph go out or did she stay home? You went out, didn't you? You got pressured into doing it. Excuse me. I know, but it was for me. I broke my ribs playing indoor football on a Thursday and then played the full match on Sunday. Oh, wait. You rebel. Wayne the rebel. See, it's another guy thing. They're going, I'm fine. Just blow it off. I knew it. She crumbled. Excuse me. Were you able to get up the next morning? She caved into the pressure. They're probably saying, come on, Steph. It's just a little music, a couple of drinks, and you go home. It's never that. You know how that is. It's never that. I could see it all now. Okay, I'll go. I used to do that too. I'd say, all right, I give in. And then we didn't get home till wee hours of the morning. So you just take a shower and go to work. And you're still shit-faced. The days of youth. I wouldn't do that shit now. No way. I would make it. They'd have to put me on a dolly and wheel me into the house and dump me off. Those days are done for me. I did go to work as usual and wasn't even tired. Oh, good for you. It's because Steph is tough. People used to say I'd put my head where others wouldn't put their feet. Oh, geez, Wayne. That doesn't sound really good. My ex-brother-in-law bear hugged his mom from behind and broke her rib, and it punched her. Yes, it can. You can puncture a lung. Actually, my uncle did that to my grandmother once. Come up, was visiting her, gave her a bear hug, and yet cracked 2 ribs. And of course, my grandmother wouldn't go to the doctor. She had what she called her long bra. So it went from, where your boobs down to your waist, and she would put that on and leave it on for, a couple of weeks or so until the rib healed up. But yeah, you could puncture a lung, and then you're in trouble. I didn't get home till 3 or a little after. I wasn't buzzed. Actually, buzzed. I casually hydrated. Oh God. I give you credit, girl. There's no way I could do that now. No friggin' way. Only way I could get away with that is I would have to sleep all day long. And I get myself all psyched up to go do it. Yeah, it just. And I don't know. I gotta be in the mood. If I'm not in the mood, it's not happening. Even now, I know I'm getting old, because now I'll find like certain loud noises that they can, irritate me. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Didn't have time to hit the button. Excuse me. Good morning, Pero Solo. How are you today? So yeah, I'll be in the house and here's the loud, music and all that. Thinking, what the frick? I think I've turned into a grouchy old lady. Which is ridiculous because I play my music loud. It's just I gotta be in the mood. I don't want to hear anybody else's shit. Just grouchy old bag. She couldn't breathe properly. Yeah, it's bad news. Once you collapse a lung, man, you're in trouble. That's scary stuff. I'm slowly melting. Slowly. I'm melting. What a world. How's Parasola today? I hope you're having a good Friday. Friday comes so quick. These weeks are flying by. Oh, just a reminder, guys, the magazine is out and about. The July issue. I hope you enjoy it. Please always comment and let me know what you think. I enjoyed everybody's stories and artwork and all the fun stuff. Nice. Always love putting it together. Now I got to jump on it and get it going for August. Excuse me, the process begins again. So if anybody has anything they want to share for the August issue, send it to me. And I will gladly put it in there. Actually, I should have sent a copy to Mason because of that advertisement that Pinky came up with, the Crocs, which was funny as hell. I gotta send him a copy of it so he can see it. Maybe it'll brighten his day. Then a year later, she fell out of the back door and broke her femur. Oh my God. My son's girlfriend's grandmother has been going through some issues. Last year, she broke her pelvis on one side. So she just finally got to where she was out of rehab and back home, but she's staying with her son. Because what they're finding out now, she's falling more and she's not telling anybody. So the other day, apparently she fell and she cracked the other side. So I'm thinking, yeah. I don't know why people hide that stuff. Especially at her age. I think she's 80 something. Is the magazine for members only, Laura? Yes, I did it that way purposely because that's my gift to you guys as being members, is to have access to the magazine. Just one of the perks of being a member. And I had struggled with that decision for a while because I wanted, I mean, it is a community magazine. I wanted everybody in the community to enjoy it. But then I thought, you know what? You guys support me all the time. You're here all the time. And I think it was just only fair that was my gift to you, enjoying the magazine. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Good morning, girly. How are you? How are you today? Hot tea or coffee, anyone? I've got coffee, but it's kind of like lukewarm. Excuse me. I know I've been sucking a lot of water. I know that. Trying to keep hydrated. Oh, yay! I doesn't say who gifted this. Thank you, whoever did the gifting. It doesn't say who gifted it. Well, which one of you has gifted it, I appreciate that very much, and you're going to get a yeehaw. I love to be able to press the button. I haven't been able to press it a lot lately. Thank you very much for the support. Oh, so it was Girly that did it. Yeah, it doesn't say that she did it. What the hell, man? I'm not getting stuff. Thank you so much, Girly. I appreciate it. And make sure whoever got one of those gifts, please thank Girly for her generosity. Some things show up in here, some don't. I just don't get it. It's because the beginning of the month rent is due every. Yeah, no. Same here. You know, the money rolls in. Then my husband's like, "Oh, we do this." I know we ain't doing nothing. By the time I pay the bills, that's it. We have nothing. So stuff's got to wait. I got to pay all that stuff first. It goes quick. That makes me feel bad because I would like to be member to a lot of channels. I just can't. It's just not in the budget. I got to stick to my budget or I get screwed. Hey, Paranormal Rooster, welcome in. So when I become, independently wealthy or hit the big YouTube bucks, then I could start, being a member on a lot of channels. Excuse me. I'm still paying off the computer system. It's almost paid for. And then a couple of things that I got for the show, that run the show. So I've got to pay off that stuff first before I can splurge. I'm thankful for the lives you get me through a lot. Oh, I'm glad that we could help out. It's been a very long time. It has been. But I'm glad you're back. I love it when everybody comes back. I know a lot of people think, "Oh, this is boring shit," but this is just the morning show is just general coffee talk, so it's sometimes it can get a little spicy. That's fun. It's good. See, it fits in with the Brewster Rooster. Also, I'm thinking, I told you guys before, I'm pretty sure I already said it, how I want to come up with some hump day merch. I've got a couple of ideas I'm kicking around. So if, when that is available, I'll let you guys know. Yeah, I actually met a guy Wednesday who inherited his grandma's lotto winnings. So people do win. Yeah, but you gotta play to win. I can't afford to play to win. Because I've always said that if I ever won, I mean, big time, everybody would be in bank because I would share. And I get a lot of people say, well, why would you do that? Why not? People have helped me when I've needed help, and people sometimes just need help, and I would love to just do it, and I most likely would be anonymous. And why not? You can't take it all with you, Or you just spend it on stupid garbage. Laura, I did one also, but it didn't show again. Yeah, see, I don't. A lot of the stuff doesn't show up on this chat, Janice. So do we need to hit the button for Janice too? It shows up, I think, on the YouTube channel, but I don't have the split screen going on. I'm starting to get stuffy again. But we're gonna give a thank you to Janice. Yeah! There we go, and it gave me time to blow my nose. Take the opportunity. Oh, Phil might be sleeping or lurking. Let's see. I always have fun on your stream. Oh, I'm glad you do. I mean, that's what I want everybody to have fun. That's why it's always open forum. Sometimes we might get into a deep conversation, but most of the time it's something cheeky or, just everyday crap. Been working on a lot of paintings, and so I have been out of the paranormal scene altogether. Oh, what are we painting? Nice. If I won, I'd probably pay all my bills off and have that FU money to give friends and everyone. I have more freedom. Oh, see, I would just like to be comfortable. I'm not greedy, but I also would love to help people that need the help. Now, like I said, I just found out last night that my husband's cousin, her house caught on fire. So that's actually who I was just chatting with just a couple seconds ago, because I wanted to make sure they were all okay. She lost the whole top floor of the house, so it's probably going to be totaled. So now a long process of what to do, and they're going to have a new house. We're just grateful that nobody was hurt. We need to share the pizza. Yes, pizza. I don't know what I'm going to do. Something cool and refreshing. Because I haven't eaten anything yet. It's been too hot. Yeah. Today of tomorrow, so use my vacation pay days to cover. Everything I'm painting is horror Halloween related. Oh, wow. Well, if you're willing, we would love it if you would share it so we could see it. You can also put it in my Discord so everybody can get to look see, or if you've got one. Oh no, house fire scare. Yeah, well, it's her and her husband and her daughter and son-in-law and their baby live with them at the moment, and she said it started on, or the whole top floor is gone, so it must have started on the second floor where her daughter and the baby and them live. And it's she said the upstairs is a total loss. So you know how it is. They're pretty much gonna condemn the whole house. So now I don't know what they're gonna do. She's gonna keep us posted. Tell her charge people to ghost hunt in her house before they tear it down. Maybe it'll pay for the rebuild. Yeah, well, thank God, yes, they're insured. But you know how long that takes. It takes forever. In the meantime, where the hell do you live? You know? But at least they're alive. That must have been very scary. And of course, it was an old house. So you know how it is. When an old house catches on fire, you might as well forget it. It's gone. Yeah, her house, I believe, is about 100 years old as well. So it's, dry old wood. And I think I need a to stack the staff. I hadn't uploaded a song in a while, so I may be uploading something extra in the meantime. Well, take advantage of your downtime. Just lay there, lounge, like the king, and upload some stuff. Oh, I don't have a Discord. Oh, okay. Well, you did. It's mine, and everybody can go check it out. We'd love to see your work. If you allow me, I'll put some of it in the magazine so everybody can have a look see. Yes, yeah, that's what I said. I messaged her last night and I didn't hear anything. Of course, when I messaged her, I think it was like 12:30 at night, and uh, so she messaged me just a little while ago and said, yeah, they're all okay, and they're staying in a hotel because they're not going to let them in there until the insurance company and the fire chief and them go through it to find out the cause. Old house, old wiring, 100-degree weather. That's pretty much probably what happened. Hi, Jimmy. Hi, Jimmy. How are you this morning? Unless the house was built in the 70s, the asbestos keeps it from burning down. Yeah, I'm pretty sure her house is about 100 years old, or it was. Now the whole top floor is gone. Thank you for posting that, Pinky. There you go, Rooster. So if you want to share, go ahead. You're more than welcome. There is a section there for arts and crafts and stuff, so people could share their craft work. I will definitely be okay with that. Oh, awesome sauce. So yeah, you share it. I'll put it in there. I love to get the content from you guys. Like I said, it's a community magazine. I want you to be a part of it. So stories, artwork, recipes, whatever. Advice, like on paranormal stuff and opinions, throw it out there. I actually would like to have the AI advertisements because those are so cool. The one that Pinky did for the Crocs is great. I'd like to have more stuff of that as well put in there. And I suck at that stuff too, so I always have Sage or Pinky help me out. Carla used to help out too, but she's too busy. Carla's doing her thing. Oh yeah, recipes, yum. Yes, if it's not too bad in here later, empanadas is on the menu for me anyway. I don't give a shit about anybody else. I'm being selfish today, but I got all the stuff. I got it all. So I'm gonna be putting it. It doesn't take much to put them together. Seeing that I don't even have to make the dough, that's the bonus. I already made dough or bought the dough pre-made. So, does anyone want recipes from the I am a whole post for carrot cake? Just send in anything, man. Sage sends me stuff. I put her recipes in. Actually, the last recipe she sent, I didn't ask her permission, so I didn't put them in because I know she sent them to me, but I always make sure I get everybody's permission to share what they send. I don't want to put stuff in and people go, "Oh, what are you doing?" Yeah. So it was Reddit post where the person didn't give recipe to the in-laws, and the post was good. I love a good recipe. Now, see, I do it for every issue, whatever holiday or event that's going on for that month. At the last pages of the magazine are always recipes for that season or whatever, and it's always like a main course, appetizers, vegetables, all of that, and then I top it off with dessert and a drink. So that gives you an idea. Oh, hey, I want to try that. So, and I think it's even better when the stuff is from one of you guys, because they're like, oh, well, I want to try this. That's always the fun part. And the more I get, the more I put in there. Then, of course, all the fun stuff, the guy and gal of the paranormal, everybody gets to vote. And then I do the centerfolds. And you never see, I used to do a poll for the centerfold, but now I leave it as a surprise. So you never know who I'm going to pick. What about recipe for banana walnut cake? If you got one, send it. Or are you going to make me look it up? There's a good brownie recipe that got YouTube. Two such good brownies. I actually have a really good brownie recipe. It's holy shit, it's really good. I should copy it and put it in. Who doesn't like a good brownie? You know what I mean? Oh shit. Gotta have a good brownie. Especially if you can put other stuff on top of it. I don't eat a lot of that stuff, but every now and then I treat myself. And brownie is top of the list. I love a good brownie. As a kids, used to love those drop cookies made with oats and peanut butter. We called them favorite cookies. I'll send you that one. Okay, good. Yeah, people like those. I love a good shortbread cookie, too. I know there's not much to them, but there's something about them, The centerfold? Yes. Actually, the person that I picked, I'm not going to spoil it. You guys got to go look. They had made a comment about not being on one of the lists. And I said, okay, now you're in trouble because now you're the centerfold. And, I did it up. It was okay, but I had Pinky tweak it for me. And it is, I love it. I love it. I do believe that Jimmy was a centerfold once. I always pick on Jimmy. I'll put Jimmy in here. We'll put Jimmy there. Jimmy was on the cover. He was Baby New Year. So yeah, if somebody wants to share a banana walnut cake recipe, purple's looking. I don't put nuts in anything that I make because I think the nuts are overbearing. I do have a good banana cake recipe, but I put chocolate chips in. Oh man, we were trying to be so healthy, so we didn't have chocolate in the house. Oh my god. Stuck eating handfuls of so many sweet chocolate chips because I had no goodies, so might make brownies now. Yeah, see? But see, then I would just snack on the chocolate chips. That's enough for me, that little bit. I don't know if I've been a centerfold yet. You'll never know, Wayne, until it happens. That's why I like doing it that way, because nobody knows, and then all of a sudden, what? Let's see. Mr. Prism was March. We made him a leprechaun. I love nuts too, but only by themselves. I don't like it in my food. I have to pack my lunchbox. I'm lazy. I don't feel like doing anything. It's because, well, no, you're in your winter month, right, Alexis? I get it. I get to where, like, I'm hungry, but just you don't want to look for something to eat or just something that you don't want to cook nothing. So I have salad left over from last night, so I might eat that. Don't you hate it when Healthy You does the grocery shopping? One of the times I was talking to my husband, somehow when we go shopping, I always buy the fruits, the vegetables, and all the healthy stuff. And he has right for the donuts, the cookies, the ice cream. My husband's got a sweet tooth. The brownies, chips, all that crap. But I have to admit, there's sometimes, like, if I'm having a sandwich or something, and I said, gee, God, I wish I had chips or something. but I never buy them. He does. He'll get them. So, like when we went to shopping yesterday, I went past that. I go past that. I don't even go down the aisle where all the crap food is. And he comes back with a bag of Bugles. And of course, it's the family size. So, and I'm glad he did because we had lunch yesterday, and I had a couple of them because they're really salty. So I only had like 3. And so, who's 60 Pinky? I was focused on the banana walnut cake. Oh, she must be referring to our latest centerfold. And then I sent that person the link so that they could see. Hey, Ace, how's it going? Yeah, the person has no idea, Pinky. I sent the link yesterday, so I'm waiting to hear back. And that's how I addressed the message was, look who made centerfold. So it should make them happy. But I come up with an idea, and I just can't get it to look the way I want. And I go, Pinky, are you busy? Could you make it look like the head belongs there? I take Doritos and dip them in Frito bean dip and Fritos cheese dip, and then I smear it all over my body while this little like mine. Are you tempting us with a snack, Jimmy? A Jimmy snack? Yummy. This little light of mine. I shouldn't be singing. I'm sick. Nothing better than a good cheese dip. I'll make comments like that to my husband and tell me to shut up because I embarrass him. I said, come on, you're no fun. Well, it's not me. I just checked. Not this time around, but I'm not going to tell you when, Wayne. You'll just have to wait. I forgot, who was it that we made? I made Crow into a buffet one time, and I think Joe also. Joe Vitale was, I think he was the Thanksgiving buffet, Joe Vitale. Or no. Oh, who the hell was that? I forgot. Joe actually was Santa Claus. Santa slamming back some beers. There you go, Piggy wants to know. There, Jimmy, there's the question. That's for you. Do you want to be licked clean? We've seen how you get your freak on, Jimmy. Get that pudding. I'm gonna let it shine. Good Lord, I'm just dying in here. It's so hot. It is, Jimmy. I guess right. Will you tell me? If I guess right, will you tell me? Are you licking it off yourself, Jimmy? The jalapeno Frito dip is really good. I mean, I actually bought salsa this time around because I'm planning on having tacos eventually. I'm getting tired of not being able to eat tacos. My husband's gonna have to have something else. Same to you, Ace. You got plans for the 4th? Are you hanging out with the lovely Susan? I'm back of the minute. You didn't answer our question. That's because she took off. We scared her off. How was your date, Miss Julie? Did you love him and leave him and move on to the next? Have a good day, Ace. Stay cool. I know it can't be any cooler where you are. He's not too far. Heather, hello. Welcome in. Haven't just walked in on the pages from 50 Shades. Well, Jimmy's putting food on him, and he's offering himself up as his lunch. I know I'm spending time with my family. Lovely. Okay. Yeah, my family wants to do a barbecue. I'm thinking, okay, we'll see how that turns out. Depends on how cranky I am. I'll give in. I always do. I never messed with Discord, so I don't know. But I downloaded it, and I'm pretty sure I added some to your Discord. Okay, we'll look for it. How's Heather today? I hope you're well. It's good to see you. I love it when everybody comes back. They've been missing. I'm like, where are they? Believe me, when you guys aren't here, I notice. She's coming in 2 weeks to Allentown. Oh, I hope you guys have a good time. That's nice. Don't judge me. You cheese away, Jimmy. That's all right. Excuse me. My God, I'm tired of this coughing. I just got back from the market. I think I melted in the car. Yeah, I know. Oh, that's how it was with us yesterday. I'm like, we got to hurry up and get home before this shit melts in the truck. And then it didn't make a difference because now my refrigerator's having an issue. So as soon as I get off here, I got to go out there and rip it apart. And I know what it's dog hair that is on the compressor, so I got to vacuum that all off. And then I'll put a fan on it to cool it down, and the temperature in the fridge should go back up. What's everybody doing for the 4th? Well, my family wants to do barbecue. Now that the pool's up and running, I could clean up the yard, put everything back where it belongs, and we'll see what happens. And Justin, the monkey man's in the house. How's Justin today? How are you? Justin, don't you have a terrible chore that you've got to do today? Is that today? You're brave, man. I don't care what. I would not eat that stuff. No way. No way. You guys are all crazy. I'd be damned if I put bugs in my mouth. No way. Oh. But I do think, yeah, I think it's today, isn't it, Justin? If it is, we'll be there watching you gag. Yes, thanks for, I know. Get the vomit bucket ready. Oh, God. Ooh. And I forgot how they sucked you into that. I forgot totally how. Hold on just a quick second, guys. Okay, guys, sorry about that. And yes, I'm fulfilling a promise stupidly. Well, you're a man of your word. Bravo. But yeah, I wouldn't do it. It's just like with Ryan and Sean for Monday. They did the wax. They're gonna do the waxing. I could tell them, don't do it. It hurts. Don't do it. You're getting the bucket ready. I would. Oh, you're gonna launch. I've been lurking. I just have a migraine today. Oh, I'm sorry, sweetie. I hope you feel better. Oh no. To try. Pardon me, guys. Damn cold. Maybe putting an ice pack like at the base of your skull. Would that help? I know that usually works. That kind of stuff works for me. Cricket's not that. Oh, no, just the thought of it makes me want to hurl. Bugs, I'm not. You know, when you accidentally suck one in and you got no choice. I mean, but to deliberately eat it, nah, come on. I'm never that hungry. The crickets smell like sweepings from the pet store. Oh, whoa. Oh, no. That's just wrong. What was the Nimrod that come out? Hey, let's dip these in chocolate and feed them to people. Oh, that's bad. It tastes like chicken. I know, doesn't everything taste like chicken? Is what if you melt a crunch bar over the cricket lumps of chocolate? Now, not for nothing. Do you have to chew it? Can't you just swallow them? I mean, if you're gonna keep your word and do it, I would just pop them in, swallow quick, and that's it, and wash it down. You Julie said just don't breathe. Crickets needed here, please. Yeah, no, I wouldn't chew. I had to do it, which I wouldn't do it. I'm sorry. I would never agree to it. I would just throw them in and hurry up and wash them down with a soda or something. Oh, get rid of it, quick. No chewing. It might make it less painful. If that chicken has been dead for 3 weeks and mummified, sure, they taste like chicken. Boy, that makes it so appetizing, doesn't it? Mummified dead chicken. Daughter's frog. Gecko's eating them. Yeah. Mail them to TARDIS. Get a toothpick. Pick their feet. You gotta stick between your teeth. It keeps getting worse. Oh my god. Poor Justin. Nice. All this commentary, and then it's gonna be playing on his mind until he's gotta do it. Guinness, there you go. You just slam it back with the Guinness. Yeah, get rid of the taste. When I seen Ryan and Sean do it, I'm thinking, no way. I knew Ryan was gonna launch. I knew it. It's coming back up. One of my best friends in Korea, I played my own version of Fear Factor. At so many meals, they think I love kimchi because I put it on everything and then try to swallow hard anything weird. Is kimchi good? Oh, he's got the Guinness ready. There he is. Better than maggots. Yeah, I wouldn't eat those either. Or mealy worms, or the grubs? Oh, God. Stark says they taste better fresh, Justin. Oh, man. No, that's just wrong. I'm sorry. That is just wrong. Not good. At least if they were fresh, there'd be some nutrients. Yeah, I know. What do they do? Like, roast them? Like peanuts or something? And then cover them in chocolate? Or are they covered in chocolate or no? You're just eating roasted bugs. There you go. For everyone you got to eat, take a shot. Eating mealy worms, taste of nothing at all. Yeah, and I'm still not doing it. Go out to the garden and get some fresh ones. See, everybody's behind you, Justin. They're giving you this wonderful advice for the deadly act. Look. Not even 3-week-old chicken. Oh my god. Well, you can see the reaction of their faces when they smell it. And you're thinking, oh, and then they're going to eat that? It can't be good. There's a reason I'm eating them on Friday. I can't spend Saturday on the toilet if need be. Oh, yeah. Ooh. I think they roast them like nuts. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Oh, God, it was just... So it's not even that you got to put up with the thought of what you're eating. You got to put up with the smell and the texture. It's just some scary crap. I'm going to need you to take your pants. Excuse me, take off your pants. Oh, Wills. Do the pants dance. Yeah, good advice. Yeah. But after 3 crickets and 3 shots, you might not even care. Yeah, exactly. Get loaded first. Then you just down the whole thing at once. You guys are not helping. I know it's terrible. Guys, get yourself into these situations. Like I said, Monday, when you see the other guys there doing the waxing, oh man, they're going to be sorry they said yes. Gork, sorry, can't come in. Bad batch of crickets last night. Oh my God. Yeah, can you imagine that? The excuse. Oh, we had bad cricket dinner. It was terrible. Now, see, there's no rule saying that you can't mix it with stuff, right? So maybe if you, I don't know, mix them with something like beans or bread or something. Salad. You might be eating his sidekick. My pants have been off for hours. Way too hot for pants. I mean, Sarah, I'm telling you, the same here. Now, the other night when I was on and we just come in from working on the pool, that's why there was the avatar. You guys don't want to see me in my drawers and a bra. It's no. I was so hot. I was just dying. When I agreed to it, I didn't think I actually had to do it. Oh, God. That insert foot. You screwed yourself. Yeah, there you go. Some dipping sauce or something. Put some of that nacho cheese on. Something. Yeah, they're going to wax. They're nuts. I even said it in the chat. Don't do it. You guys are going to be sorry. Don't do it. It freaking hurts. I'm thinking, now these people are like, yeah, do it. Do it. You're going to put these guys through pain for your amusement. Oh my God, it's going to be something else. I'll sprinkle on a pizza. I'm thinking calling it Siciliano pizza. There you go. I would dip it in something, make it, less painful. You have a good day, Rooster. Thanks for joining and thanks for sending in the pictures. Hopefully I got them and everybody can enjoy them. Peanut butter bites with crickets might cover up that cricket. Ugh. Excuse me, Pinky's in her PJs. Waxing is gonna hurt. I bet Sean's gonna. It's gonna hurt. They're nuts. It's gonna hurt. Oh my God. All right, guys, I'm gonna have to let you go. We're at that 2-hour mark. I've got to go maintain my fridge so that the temperatures go back up so I don't lose the food. Just a lovely chore that I got to do. But I appreciate you, everybody, hanging out with me, melting with me. Excuse me, I might have to go take a shower. I'm all sweaty. Everybody have a great holiday weekend if you're celebrating the 4th. Try not to get too drunk. Try not to get in trouble with the fireworks. Don't pass out barbecuing. That's my advice. Thank you, Girly, again for the gifted memberships. That was truly a wonderful gift. And I'll see you guys. Actually, I'm going to be doing a miniature live on Sunday. I haven't done one in a while. Everybody's wondering what the hell's going on. Really nothing. Because between being sick and too hot in here, I haven't been sitting in the studio working on anything. So I'll be on Sunday. Don't forget to watch Justin. We've got to watch that. We just have to. Everybody have a great weekend, and I will see you all soon.